Welcome back to Rewire the Roots. Today, I want to talk about the importance of trade skills. I feel like trade skills are important because you can take care of your family with a skill, and it could be a fallback plan, and it's something that you can pass down to your kids. So just imagine one day you wake up in the morning, you finna get ready to go to work, and then you find out the company that you currently work for lays you off. Now, I would hate for that to happen to anybody, but at the same time, your degree does not guarantee you a paycheck. Your desk skills doesn't guarantee you're going to find any clerical work out there. Now the question you must ask yourself, can you still feed yourself? Can you still take care of your family? And can you still hold down the household without putting too much stress on your woman? In life, things can always take a turn. Sometimes things don't go as planned. But what I believe is every man should have a trade skill because you can always fall back on that. Even if you're not actively working, using it, you can always have a backup plan no matter what. What having a trade skill means to me is insurance, independence. It's a mark of true capability. I've thought a lot about this in my own life, which led me to pursuing a trade in the aviation field. Now, I've seen men who have one lane, one career, and when things go south, they collapse because they don't have anything to fall back on. And then I've seen men with a trade, a certification, something solid. They bounce back a whole lot faster. They didn't panic. They didn't fold. That's because they had a skill to fall back on. Even if you never work in the trade, it's still good to earn a certification because it's just about being capable when the world tests you. Because like I said, sometimes things don't go always as planned. And when life throws you a curveball, you will be ready. Having a skill set just provides you with more security because the job market is unpredictable. Entire industries are disappearing overnight. I mean, look at what AI is doing right now. But do you know what doesn't disappear? The need for heat, plumbing, electricity, food delivery, and construction. Trades are recession proof. According to the Bureau of Labor, jobs like electricians, HVAC technicians, and welders are projected to keep growing steadily over the next decade. And shout out to the truck drivers out there. CDL holders move 72% of America's freight. Without them, the shelves will go empty in a week. That means if you drive a rig, can weld steel, or wire a house, you will never go hungry. And that's true power. That's power that every man should have in their back pocket. There's a reason why people look at tradesmen with a different level of respect. When your car breaks down, or your AC dies in the middle of the summer, or your water heater bursts at midnight, you don't call a lawyer. You don't call a tech guy. You call a tradesman. And here's a little fun fact. 86% of blue collar workers are men. So that means trades have been a backbone of the masculine identity for generations. A man who knows how to build, fix things, or operate machinery earns a different kind of respect from society. Independence is not just about having money in the bank. It's about knowing you can handle any curveball thrown at you in life. A man with a trade skill is not waiting around for help. He is the help. For centuries, men have passed down trade skills like carpentry, farming, blacksmithing, and mechanics. And if you have a son, the ability to pass down that knowledge to him gives him an advantage already. If you can show them how to weld, how to build an engine, or build a wall with your hands that sticks, that's a legacy. And that's something that's going to stick with him forever. Even if you're chasing a white collar dream, whether it's business, finance, or tech, having a trade just keeps you balanced. You're not just a mind floating in the digital world. You're a man who still can make something real, something tangible. That balance, it makes you harder to break. I'm not saying go quit your job. All I'm saying is get one certification: CDL, welding, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, or your A&P. And there's plenty more out there. You just have to do your own research. There are community colleges, unions, even weekend programs to get you started. Don't overthink it. Just do your research, Find what works best for your schedule, what works best for you, and try it out. Just pick one skill and add it to the arsenal of the skills that you already have. You might never use it full time, but the moment life tests you, you'll be glad you have it. Be a man who can earn with his mind and his hands. Be a man who can't be cornered by layoffs, recessions, or a system collapse. A man without a trade skill is like a warrior without a weapon, and life will test you sooner or later. So don't wait until desperation to prepare. Get a trade, build yourself, and secure your future. Because at the end of the day, a man with a trade isn't just employable, he's unstoppable. That's pretty much all I'm gonna discuss today. This is Rewire the Roots. Follow my Instagram page, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But yeah, peace.